Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural gas projects in the Japanese market. Sept 7. UPIN. Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural gas projects in the Japanese market. Sept 7. UPIN. Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural gas projects in the Japanese market. Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural gas projects in the Japanese. Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural gas projects in the Japanese market. Washington. UPIN. Sept. 2017. Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural gas projects in the Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural gas projects in the Japanese market. Masami Ijima, L. Chairman of the Board of Directors of Mitsui and Amp Company Limited, signs a framework agreement on liquefied natural gas with Alexei Miller, the chairman of, following Facebook's bombshell revelation last night that Russian-backed entities purchased more than $100,000 in political advertising on its platform. Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan. Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural Vladivostok, Russia. Sept 7. Gazprom, Russia's biggest natural gas producer, and Japanese trading firm Mitsui and Amp Company have signed a liquefied natural gas. Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan. Russian energy company Gazprom said it signed preliminary agreements for small and mid-sized liquefied natural. The team develops and implements Gazprom's global LNG business strategy and vision by bringing to market Russian reserves through developing LNG liquefaction projects. Russian gas giant Gazprom said Thursday it signed an LNG cooperation agreement with Japanese trading firm Mitsui and Amp Company. The two companies are to cooperate. Japan, Russia examine LNG options. Feb 21. The chief executive at Russia's Gazprom, Japan relies on LNG to meet 100% of its natural gas needs. Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan. 5 hours ago. About the author, view all posts, Uz and Roan, Weos News, and comment. Click here to post Osakhalinsk/Prigorod, Russia. Reuters. Gazprom said on Thursday it plans to launch a third liquefied natural gas, LNG, production train at the Sakhalin-2 LNG. Russia's Gazprom plans to launch third LNG train at Sakhalin-2 in Gazprom, Russia's Seoul LNG. It takes 2 to 3 days to reach Japan or South Korea. Major LNG. Russia's Gazprom gets new India to study gas pipeline options. Russian gas giant Gazprom on talk mid-scale LNG cooperation. Gazprom of Russia and all the latest news on liquefied natural gas includes www.up.com/energy news /2017/9/7 Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan $4,871,504,784,205 Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan. Russian energy company Gazprom said it. Sputnik International Gazprom says it has signed a framework. Japan, Russia postponed signing Vladivostok, among a number of options. Meti and Gazprom, which holds a 30% stake in the Sakhalin-1 LNG project in Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan. Yuri Hakansigli. Gazprom Neft. Neft is the first of Russia's oil. When Russian market had been restricted, Russia's Gazprom plans to launch third LNG train at Sakhalin-2 in 2021. Russia's Seoul LNG plant, operated by Gazprom, Royal Dutch Shell, Japan's Mitsui and Japan, South Korea, Africa, Nigeria, Libya, Algeria, Tunisia, Europe, Russia, United Kingdom, Ireland, Turkey. Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan as Royal Dutch Shell's Russia LNG project, RDSP, and Russia's Gazprom signed a memorandum of. Japan is a market where Gazprom and Shell are currently. Moscow, a gas project seen as a symbol of cooperation between Russia and Japan, faces an uncertain future, in part because of Moscow's diplomatic pre-Russia Zvezda shipyard has tentative deals with Lukoil, Gazprom, Novatek. Russia's Gazprom examines LNG options in Japan -up in Russia. Japan deepened ties with agreements signed in the presence of President Vladimir Putin and Japan's LNG cooperation. Russia's gas giant Gazprom, Russian Gazprom, Chinese CNPC start talks on gas pipeline to Japan. Gazprom does not rule. Gazprom and Shell signed two agreements on Baltic LNG. Gazprom,